1 inch per yard. And what I'm talking about is most people say, hey, at 20 yards, you're going to get 20 inches of spread. That's what I'm talking about, 1 inch per yard. Surprisingly, I'll leave you with this last piece of data, and I'll just go over this and then end the video there. But as I said earlier in this video, Maverick 88 with SMB ammunition, double up buck, 9 pellet, 18.5 inch barrel. At 20 yards, I got 13.5 inch spread. I told you that when I was talking about the home defense scenario, right? With the actually that day I was testing out the SMB versus the Fiocchi Defense Dynamic, which is number 1 buck but 9 pellets. Okay, so the number 1 buck, 9 pellets of Fiocchi. At 10 yards, I got 4 inches of spread. At 15 yards, I got 9 inches of spread. At 25 yards, I tested it twice, 14.25 inch, and then also 17 inches. So out of this Maverick 88, with those loads, I'm not getting that 1 inch per yard. Mossberg 500, 20 inches. SMB load. This is on the same day. 10 yards, I got 7 inches. At 15 yards, I got 10.25 inches and then 7.4 inches of spread. At 25 yards with the SMB, I got 23.5 inches, and then another one I tested again, and I got 15 inches. Still didn't get that 1 inch per yard. Now the Fiocchi number 1 buck, 9 pellet, out of the Mossberg 500, at 10 yards, I got 5.9 inches. At 15 yards, I got 5.6 and then 7.5 inches. And then at 25 yards, I got 12.3 inches. I tell you what, these are not plated, these are not buffered, and they don't have any fancy wads. One is double up buck, the other one is number 1 buck. I could not get that 1 inch per yard, which is pretty interesting, and this is why we pattern our stuff. But I know it's that 1 inch per yard is probably a safe maximum, but I'm very surprised that I completely stayed under that rule with 2 separate shotguns and both of them using 2 different loads, and then the barrel also being 2 different lengths. One is 18.5, the other one is 20 inches. So always pattern your stuff. Always make sure, especially in the home defense, always make sure you know what your shotgun is going to do with what load. But again, that 1 inch per yard, I can't find